Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm Edjuenka, and I'm here with Ms. Bisa Smith. She's the chairperson of the Miss Fifth Form pageant, along with Ms. Katie Ann Johnson, the current Miss Fifth Form. And we want you to call your friends and your family and let them know that the contestants are going to be on JTV Channel 55. For those who don't have a television or cable, you can check us out on jtvlive.net. jtvlive.net, we'll be streaming live. Of course, you're going to get an opportunity to call in and give your support, ask your questions of the contestants. So you're going to have a good time tonight. Welcome again, Ms. Smith. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me yet again.
Yes, and good to see you too, Ms. Fifth Form.
Good to see you too.
Good, welcome. I want to start with you, Bisa.
Okay.
The progress of the Miss Fifth Form pageant over the years. Have you done an assessment? Are you fulfilling your purpose? Is the pageant fulfilling its purpose?
Yes, I think it's always fulfilled its purpose as far as being a major fundraiser for the school, as well as showcasing the wonderful talent that the school has.
Okay, cool. And progress in being able to choose talented, intelligent young ladies. Has been a challenge in the Miss BVI pageant. Has there been a challenge in the Miss Fifth Form pageant? Are young ladies willingly ready to volunteer and to come forward and be a part of the pageant?
Yes, they are always willing. We always have quite an array of persons that apply. The problem also lies that we have a strict criteria in which you have to meet to be an official contestant, though.
And that was my next question.
Yes.
Are you reading my iPad?
No, I'm not. I thought it was a natural course you'd be going on.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what's the criteria for entering the Fifth Form pageant?
First, they have to currently be in fifth form. They have to have a grade point average of a 3.0, which is a B and above in that current school year. They must be poised, talented, intelligent, confident, and have a commanding presence. They must be willing to be a team player and work well with others to accomplish team goals. They must be respectful of authority, consistently follow rules and regulation policies of the school as far as coming to school on time, attendance, and you wearing their uniform correctly. So their log entry should be non-existent or very, very short.
So the best of the best
Yes.
is being selected.
Why? We need to make sure that the contestants can handle the demands of the pageant, because we have quite a few different workshops that they have to complete, and it takes a lot of time to prepare and still do their school leaving, their SBAs, and be prepared for graduation.
So you have workshops. What the training and the workshops entail?
Well, every year we have the same level of training workshops for the contestants. They do time management, personal branding, nutrition, exercise, skincare, makeup technique, social etiquette, table etiquette, and interview technique.
Okay. And once the Miss Fifth Form is crowned, do they get assistance after the pageant?
Yeah, we have a variety of different prizes that they do receive.
Well, not the prizes per se, but just general assistance for them to have a meaningful reign over the
We
term.
try the best we can to assist the queen once she's been crowned. But she also has to leave the school and go on to other endeavors, and we allow them to have that freedom to do so.
But it's a year she's in school still, yes?
No, she's in school, and then she graduates in June.
Okay.
So she moves on to college, at most likely HLSCC, and then go
I
off
was under
overseas.
I was under the impression that the Miss Fifth Form pageant had moved to, well, not to either early Fifth Form or late Fourth Form, so that the reigning queen would have a year in the school.
Right. That was the first, well, they decided to move the date of the show to October, and then the present committee decided to move it in January, late January. Why? We found that it was it's easier to get more support, financial support, contributions by sponsors earlier up in the year, so that the pageant can maintain its level of excellence.
Okay. Now this weekend, the show is coming up at the Multipurpose Sports Complex. That is Saturday night. It starts at 7.
7 o'clock sharp.
7 o'clock
Yes, we
sharp.
try to
And
start
you're-
on time
you're always on
all
time.
the time.
Yeah. What are segments are going to have this year?
Well, we have 5 segments. They have an interview that will be conducted this week. The night of the show, there will be introduction, career wear, talent, and evening wear.
You exclude the swimsuit.
We don't do swimsuits.
You don't do swimsuit.
No, it's a school show
It's
with
a,
young ladies,
it's a-
teenagers. We
it's
can't
a-
have them parading around the stage in swimsuit.
It's a moral issue.
Mr. Smith,
It's a moral issue.
I don't think it's appropriate.
Well, it's a moral issue. I mean, I think it's good. I agree with you.
You agree, right?
Matter of fact, I don't think we should have women parading in swimsuits and beauty pageants. Period. I think it's an
Well-
insult to women. But you know, I don't want to go there.
Okay. Another show.
Yeah,
It's another topic for another show.
it's not. Yeah, entertainment.
Entertainment. We have a variety of entertainment this year. We, of course, bringing back our showstopper, Mr. Calder James is going to be in. He's definitely a surprise to us and a wonderful gift. And he's going to be performing, I think, an original piece. We have Phoenix Reloaded. They're going to be there. The Geek Squad, they came out dancing last year, so they're coming back. We have a new dance group called Neor Divas.
New York. There again.
Noir,
Newer.
yes.
Newer
Divas.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We also have 2 new singers, female singers, Mia Brown and Kaniqua Pope.
Okay.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
We're going to have it done pat by
I
Saturday.
haven't heard of them before. These are local.
No, these are local girls, new to the scene, coming out for the first, and we want to make sure that the crowd is very, very talented young ladies. We had auditions. We had 2 days of auditions where at least 12 persons or groups, acts, showed up to compete, to perform on the night of the show.
Okay.
So we knocked it down to 7, and I think it's going to be an amazing show.
It sounds interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Prizes.
Prizes. Yes, this year it's been a bit tight, but we're trying. We're hoping the ministry has stepped forward as always to try and make sure we have that scholarship in place. We have prizes from different
There's
communities.
a scholarship to go
Yes.
to HLSCC.
A 2-year scholarship.
A 2-year scholarship.
Yes,
That's a major prize.
that's a major prize.
Okay. And the community is supporting you in other additional prizes.
With additional prizes, we're still receiving some as even as this week goes on. I'd like to highlight some of those sponsors, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. That's
You don't mind?
Yeah. This is your last opportunity to do
Thank you. You're so kind.
Because I have to go to Miss Katie Ann
In a minute, right?
in a minute. Yeah.
We have our supreme sponsors, which is the Ministry of Education and Culture. Our platinum sponsors, Digicel, Z-Rod, 103.7 FM, Follow the Movement, BVI Hot Press online advertisement, that's our gold sponsor. Silver sponsor, Abundant Blessings. Bronze sponsors are Gala Affairs. I have to thank Gala Affairs. Every year, they sponsor the complete prom attire for our reigning queen. And I'm head to toe. Head to toe. Beautiful dresses. I'm usually a chaperone at the prom, so I make sure I say, oh, that's nice, wonderful. She did a really good job this year. So Speedy's Transport, Nail Bay Resort, ZBVI. We went to Nail Bay this weekend at Virgin Gorda. We had a wonderful lunch. Thank you, Mr. Trevor Grant and his staff. It was magnifique, as always. Beautiful by Jasmine, Goodfellas, Eclipse Hair Salon, Hassan Beauty Supplies, Bella Blooms, and Rotom Fast Ferry.
Okay. JTV didn't sponsor you this time?
I'm hoping, I'm still holding on.
Okay.
I'm going to call him again.
All right. We'll have to see. We have to see what's happening with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to put in a good word for me.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Miss Katie Ann Johnson, Miss Fifth Form, how are you?
I am fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. You look like the queen. I mean, you just got the queen look, and that's good.
Thank you.
So the training and everything that was done over the course of the time that you're preparing, and now it looked like it has stayed with you. Yes. Okay. Let's hold the mic up so you could we'll pick up the voice. What was the feeling like after when they announced that you were the winner? What kind of emotion?
Well, as
happened?
it was obvious, everyone saw me cry.
Mm-hmm.
I planned not to cry, but it just came out. I was very happy because I never won something so major. So it was like a big step in my life.
And what was that motivation? I mean, you never wanted something that major, but you went for it anyway. What was that motivation? Where did that come from?
Well, it just came to me because at first, when I was in first farm, second farm, I told myself I wanted to be in a pageant. But by time I was in third farm, fourth farm, I told myself no. But then my friend made me sign up, and I went with the flow since.
Okay. And what has your experience been like
As queen,
as queen? Yeah.
it's been great. It gives me a lot of opportunities and experience.
Opportunities to do what?
Well, I've been given the privilege to attend many pageants. I've did a lot of community services, appearances on TV and the radio.
And so you feel that you've done you've accomplished some things over the course of your reign. How long have you been the queen, the Miss Fifth Farm?
Since January 2013,
Okay, so that's a year.
a year.
A year. And so, what would you say are some of your accomplishments? Did you set out to do some things? Did you have a platform? I noticed that we don't say the word platform anymore. We don't have platforms anymore.
We don't at this point because of
The workload that they are under as far as fifth form students. But I know the ministry has now put in place a community service aspect to graduation, starting with the present fourth form now. So they have to put in at least 100 hours to be to qualify for graduation next year. So I'm glad that that stipulation is in. So it was disheartening for me to have to take that out because we did have a service project in place, but we had to take it out because of the time constraints.
Okay. So what would you say were some of your accomplishments? Did you set out to accomplish anything? Did you have a goal for your reign? How did you manage that?
Well, I told myself I'll do as much as I can. And I actually did a lot of community service because I am part of the Interact Club. So I was open to a lot of community service that I did, not only here in Tortola, but also Virgin Gorda and the Sister Islands. So it has opened me and helped me give back to the community.
So aren't you the president of?
Yes, I am,
of
of Interact Club of Rotown.
Okay, I remember. I saw you somewhere doing some service. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. So you had a good reign. You enjoyed it. It was worth the effort.
It was worth it. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, and now you're ready to give it up.
No, I'm not.
Really? You liked it that much?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. What advice would you give to the contestants that's participating in the event now?
Well, I would tell them, of course, to give it their all, and be very, happy that they're in a pageant, and the fact that they run make them, very brave, because not many persons actually will do it. And I would say just give it their all at the night, and even after the show, they still have to portray an image as young ladies.
So to keep all the experiences that they have gotten over the preparation phase, and just move forward from there.
Carried on for the rest of their lives because, as you know, they're young ladies. And then the fact that they ran in a pageant, many young girls will look up to them. So they have to keep an image also.
So they become models themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have you both, and certainly we could see the well, I don't know about the improvement. I can't speak to the improvement, but certainly we could see a level of maturity, from your presentation, from the way you speak, and from the various endeavors that you've been in, and of course, I know personally of your presidency and Interact. So I think it's a great event. Well, we're gonna bring on the contestants, and I'm gonna put them through the ringer.
You're not. You have to be nice. Nice girl.
Everybody expects me to put them through the ringer.
Why?
I don't know.
They're nice girls.
It's, when they come on Spotlight, when the spotlight
nice.
shines on you, you have to perform.
For me,
For you.
be nice.
Nah, I'm just joking. I hope they're not watching television outside. and they'll come in scared. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, young ladies. I'm not gonna put you through the ring. I'm just gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. You've been doing a great job. This is what, your third
My fourth year.
Your fourth year.
Yeah.
Doing a great job. The pageant is always a success. And I mean, you're rivaling all the pageants in the territory, including Miss BBI. So,
Well, we try our best.
so and I'm looking forward to, and I hope you brought me tickets.
Well, you will get your tickets.
Oh, okay, good.
You will get your tickets.
So, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's always
Yes,
a lot
it
of
is.
fun.
It's always a wonderful experience.
And all the best to you, Miss.
Thank you very
in
much.
your future endeavors. Yes. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, the fun will begin. Not that we didn't have fun now, but the fun will begin when we come back with the 4 lovely contestants, and we're gonna talk about everything from their motivation until where they see themselves in the next 7 years. Keep it locked right here to Spotlight. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited, Clarence Thomas Limited, and H. Lavity Stout Community College.
Welcome back to Spotlight. We're here with the beautiful contestants for Miss Fifth Form pageant coming up this weekend. Some beautiful young ladies. So first we're gonna have them introduce themselves. Don't forget to call your family, relatives, friends, channel 55 or jtvlive.net. So you'll get the whole thing, and you can call us. I'm gonna open up the phones in a little while so you can call and offer your support or ask questions. So let's go. First, contestant number 1, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I am Andrea Smith, and I am your contestant number 1.
Contestant number 2.
Good evening, Spotlight viewers. I am contestant number 2, Mia Francis, vying for the prestigious title of Miss Fifth Form 2014.
Contestant number 3.
Good night to all. I am contestant number 3, Jennifer Robinson.
And number 4.
Good evening, BBI. I am Jalali Thomas, contestant number 4 in this year's Miss Fifth Form pageant.
Okay. And now I want you to invite the audience to come down to the multipurpose sports complex, because you're gonna put on a great show for them. Right? So we're gonna start with you, number 4. Yeah, we're coming back with.
On February 1st, 7 p.m. sharp at the Multipurpose Sports Complex, 4 of the best, most beautiful and talented young ladies will put on a show to remember. Be there, don't miss out.
It is my pleasure to invite each and every one of you to come out to the Multipurpose Sports Complex on February 1st as my fellow contestants and I vie for the prestigious title of Miss Fifth Form 2013-2014. Mark my words, this will truly be a show you surely wouldn't want to miss. Thank you.
I'm inviting you to join my fellow contestants and I on February 1st at the Multipurpose Sports Complex, 7 p.m. sharp. See you there.
I am here to personally invite each and every one of you to come out and support my fellow contestants tonight on February 1st, 7 p.m. at the Multipurpose Sports Complex. See you there.
Yes. So, contestant number 1, you're in class.
I am in 5 Arts and Crafts.
Okay. And what is your motivation? Why you want to be
My motivation for wanting to do art in school, I love to see people take a pencil or crayons and paper and create an image out of it. It's, to me, it's like magic.
Okay, well that's my fault because I didn't finish answering the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
shame.
but no, shame on me, right? But that was good though. I mean, that was an important answer to the feeling of art being magic. I think that's quite interesting. But I wanted to know what motivates you to be in a pageant.
Oh. Well, I have a fear of performing on stage, and I wanted to overcome my fear of performing on stage. And also, it's a once in a lifetime thing, and
Okay. And what about you, contestant number 2? What class you in, and why you want to be a Miss Reform?
I am in 5 Information Technology A, and I simply signed up for the Miss Fifth Form pageant because I always wanted to participate in a pageant.
You just
I
like
just-
pageant. You just like
yes.
pageant. Okay. So you are excited about this.
Yep.
You're not afraid at all,
Nope.
and you're confident.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And Ms. Jalifa.
I am in 5 accounts and I wanted to participate in Miss Reform to be a positive role model for the younger generation.
So you plan to use your life as an example,
Yes, so they can follow in my footsteps.
and this is going to be your life application. Is that something you want to do for the rest of your life? Be a model for young
Yes.
women in your community.
Yes.
Okay, it's interesting. And Ms. Jadali. Ms. Jadali. I'm Jadali. I'm going to get it.
I am in 5 Industrial Technology, and I was inspired to run for Miss Fifth Form because by running in Miss Fifth Form, I get to show the community the positive product that come out of the Elmer Stowe High School.
Oh, that's nice. Because that people always talking bad about Elmo High School.
Exactly, and it shouldn't be so.
Because look at y'all.
Just
right?
look at us.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Yeah. What extracurricular activities are you involved in? Like clubs or service to the community. You do any of that?
I spend my time in the bands. One of them is the senior concert band.
Okay. And what's your favorite pastime? I mean, what you like to do when you're not in school or you're not in band? What's your hobbies? Let me just make it simple.
When I'm not in school, if I have time, I like to draw.
Oh, so you don't have a lot of time. You're always busy.
Well, schoolwork and then chores.
Okay.
You don't get much time.
Okay. What about you, Ms. Jalifa?
I am in Environmental Club and the Promo Yearbook Committee. My hobbies are dancing and drawing.
So you like to draw. You like to draw.
I don't like to draw.
You don't.
I can draw.
So dancing and drawing.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys are involved in any community service, any service clubs, or any other activities like that?
My major became demanding of me, so I used to have to stay back after school to finish drawings and paintings and finish other schoolwork, so I had to come
You
out.
gotta graduate.
Yeah, I got graduate. That come first.
Y'all gotta graduate. How about you, Mia?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Extracurricular activities, hobbies, clubs,
I'm a
contribution.
I'm a part of the Promo Yearbook Committee for the class of 2014, and I enjoy baking, sailing, and spending quality time with my peers.
Oh yeah, you hang out with your friends. You have a lot of friends.
Yep.
Okay, what kind of hanging out y'all do?
Hanging out,
Go to the
talking,
movies or
having
watching?
jokes, going out.
Okay, cool. And what about you, Andrea?
I love to sing. I love to read. I like to watch movies as well. I love movies. And I also like to watch plays.
Watch.
Plays, like theatrical plays.
Okay. You like to act? That you haven't acted?
I haven't really.
Okay.
I'm studying theater arts, but I haven't really been on a stage acting. As I said, fear of performing.
Oh, so have you joined the drama club in high school?
No.
Not that yet.
Yeah.
But it's kind of late now.
Yes, I think it's too late because they only accept for the first term.
Oh, okay. And any clubs, any service organizations?
No.
No, just busy. All right. Now, who is your number one role model?
My number one role model is my mother.
Your mother.
Yes, my mother.
And how does your mother inspire you?
She's a headstrong woman. She doesn't believe in allowing people to push her around, and she stands firmly for what she believes in.
So she's turning into a fighter.
No, not a fighter, just to stand up for myself and not allow people to bully me.
Assertive.
Yes.
Strong.
Strong.
And what about you, Mia? Who's your number one role model, and how do they inspire you?
My number one role model is my sister. And she inspired me because growing up, like, people used to talk bad about her. And right now she has her bachelor's degree in psychology and she's a professional athlete for the BPA.
So they used to talk bad about her?
Yes, like bad, and never used to encourage her. They rather talk bad about her instead of encouraging her.
Okay. And she overcome all of that?
Yes.
With like bullying and...
Not bullied, but like older people, you know, they talk about girls.
They thought of her as not as ladylike as she needed to be. Okay, and she didn't allow that to bother them.
No, she didn't allow.
So are you as ladylike as you're supposed to be?
Yes, I am.
So people don't talk bad about you because you hang out a lot with your friends and you go and you go out.
People always have something bad to say.
But you don't care.
It's that I don't care. I just don't allow it to bother me.
Okay.
I do what makes me happy.
And so you're gonna overcome just like your sister.
Of course I am.
Okay. Jalifa, your number one role model.
My role model is my eldest sister, Shauna David, because she encouraged me to do my best at all times. She's hardworking and independent.
And this is the age of independent women. Okay?
Yes.
You plan to be one of those.
Yes.
You plan to get married?
I'm not sure as yet.
You're not thinking about relationships.
No.
You are focusing on.
Yeah, we don't have time.
You are focusing on getting out of school.
Yes, I want to graduate.
You want to graduate. Okay. Well, I got another question coming later. I don't want to ask all the questions at once, right? And what about you, Jadali? Jadali, yes.
My role model is a man, and he's my dad, because I believe he's the perfect example of dedication and hard work.
Dedication and hard work.
Yes, he's very hardworking.
Okay. And you're hardworking?
Yeah, I try. Try my best.
So, I mean, hardworking people are usually disciplined people. Do you?
Yes.
Is your homework always done on time?
I try.
Yeah, those guys actually.
But I'm growing, so each time I try to develop and help it.
Okay, so as you do it over and over, you get better and better.
Yes.
That's what you're saying, right? Okay. And does your dad know that he's your role model? Have you told him?
He's probably watching the TV right now, laughing, smiling.
But you didn't tell him before?
No.
Aww.
Don't you think? Because I don't know. It doesn't seem like fathers get the praise that they deserve. Fathers who are good fathers who.
Each home needs a dad.
Each home needs a dad. You dealt with that.
Yeah.
If you have children, they kind of have a dad.
Yeah.
No. I know y'all think it's funny, but there's a difference between a dad and
A man in the home.
and a man, a father. Difference between a father and someone who you got children for.
Yes, that's
Yes,
That's what I mean.
Hopefully it won't be us. None of us.
So if you are gonna have children, there's gonna be a father there,
Definitely.
And a husband.
and a father and a husband.
You can't
Yes,
just be a
same
father.
That's what I mean.
the same person.
So you making sure before you move in with any man,
He's gonna be our father.
He's
going to be our father.
You're gonna have to have a ring on your finger.
You have to love children.
You have to love children. You're gonna have to have a ring on your finger.
And education. He has to finish school.
He has to finish school.
Has to.
Respectful. Has to be respectful. He better be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sounds like you have your. What are you hoping to achieve as Miss Fifth Form? Who I asked what started with last time? I think I started with you last time.
No, you started with me the last.
Okay, excuse me. You keeping a compo, but you got a record.
Nothing.
Yes, Andrea.
I'm hoping to achieve my overcome affair. That's the one main thing I want to walk out of this pageant with, being able to perform on stage comfortably. That's the one main thing I want.
And what about the use of the title of Miss Fifth Form? I mean, and you think that it has any value to be Miss Fifth Form? I know overcoming your fear, the training, and the development as a young person. Those are good things that's going to come out of the pageant experience.
Mm-hmm.
But how some people, you have. It's like I have a bully pulpit. Just being a talk show host, I get the influence thought and the influence of society. So I could use that to have a positive impact, or I could use that to have a negative impact. And I'm saying, have you thought of what you will do with the crown, which would be a bully pulpit, so to speak? Somebody who has made a major accomplishment in their lives and now is a model for other young people. How do you plan to use that?
Well, all the workshops that we've gone through, I think I would host like events on various days for girls and boys, because boys need it too. And I would help train the young people to go in the right direction and to help them learn about taking interviews, because we learned about that too. Help them to learn how to take interviews, how to get a job, how to brand yourself in public, how to sell yourself to people for a job that you want. I would push them in the right direction.
So you share your preparation experience with other young people?
Yes.
Okay. And what about you there, Miss Mia?
I will also share my preparation experiences with the young people, but of course I want to target the young girls because I'm a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that they should carry themselves in a certain way. And I wouldn't leave the boys alone. I would also target the young men, especially school, because we had expulsion in school and most of them was boys. So I'll also tell them how to carry themselves, how to behave, and let them know that education is the key to success.
Thank you. Y'all know that y'all just indicated that if you're going to have families, and it seems like most of you want to have families at some point in your career, in your lives, right? And you're going to need boys that have that family with, intelligent boys, well-respected boys with jobs, intelligent, and where you gonna find them? Where you gonna get them from?
Well, you have to encourage them if you want, If you want that father figure, somebody that has their education, you have to encourage them. Because they're growing up with you and they might be the same ones that you meet up with later on in life.
Okay. So do you all do that now?
I try my best.
Yes, I try.
So when boys come to you and start talking to you about take it easy, Charlie. Put the pressure on you, man. They talk to you about doing things that are unbecoming. Going on a different path. What are your values? What do you say? You essentially have the mic to talk.
Well, for girls, you have to stay focused. So I try my best to stay focused. I put my priorities first. Worry about school and say no.
Just say no.
Say no and stay focused.
Okay. And what are you hoping to do with your crown if you become Miss Fifth Form?
If I win the title Miss Fifth Form, like Andrea said, I would love to hold workshop for girls to encourage them to teach about self-respect. Some of the workshops that we've been to, get them ready for life, because we are coming out of high school. We need to be ready for job and interviews and stuff like that. So I will get them prepared for that. And boys, I'm not a boy, but I will try my best to encourage them to stay on the right path.
Okay. What about you there, Ms. Jadalee? I said it right?
Jadalee.
Jadalee.
Yes. With the crown, by how people look at yourself, at you, you can tell a lot. So the first thing I would do, I would carry myself right, so like they could be inspired to have a path. If they see me acting the right way, walking the right way, going to class, doing my work, they may see, hey, that's Miss Fifth Form there, and I should try to be like her. And not only for girls, for boys, because I know if a boy likes me, he sees I'm pretty, and then he might say, okay, that's a pretty girl, and I have to respect her. Why? Because of how she carries herself. So the first thing that I would do, and I'm already doing, if I were in Miss Fifth Form, is that I would carry myself the right way and grow a level of respect for myself.
Okay, I tell you, y'all got all the right answers. No, you have a theme, right? Y'all know the theme?
Yes. Of course, we do.
Okay, we're gonna start. Let me say, I started this. I'm sorry.
You should start from the middle now.
No. Start from the middle.
me.
Start from the middle. Okay. Well, you got a break, because we're gonna take a break, right? And I'm gonna give you some time, and it's a good thing that we have a break, because I'm gonna give you some time to think about this. The theme, your theme is success is not a destination, it's a journey.
Yes.
Right? And I would like to know, why is success a journey and not a destination?
Okay.
Okay? So y'all got a good break there to think about that. Why is success a journey and not a destination? Keep it locked right here in the spotlight. We'll be right back with contestants of the Miss Form pageant right after this.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the BVI Tourist Board, and CCT Global Communications.
Welcome back to Spotlight. We're having a good time, as you can tell. 4 intelligent, beautiful young ladies from El Mossad High School vying for the prestigious title of Miss Fifth Form. I have to make sure I say that correctly, because I've been biting off my words. I'm so excited. And we're having a terrific discussion, a very unusual discussion, and I'm enjoying it. And I hope you are too. We're going to open the phones in a little while, next couple of minutes, so that you could send in your well wishes and ask questions of your own. Why is success a journey and not a destination to you, Jadalee?
Good evening. Success is a journey and not a destination, because on your way to success you will always encounter obstacles and experiences that will help you learn and grow, and you have to take them into consideration. You can't just expect to reach there. You can't expect to be successful just like that. You can't just wake up and be successful. You have to work hard for it.
Okay, and what about you there, Ms. Jalifa?
Success is not a destination, it's a journey. Means to me that if you want to be successful, you have to work for it and you have to work hard. It doesn't just happen overnight. So you always have to work hard, and there will be many obstacles in your life, but you always have to stay focused.
Okay, and what about you there, Ms.
Mia?
Mia, yes, Miss Mia. I have to come backwards. That's a challenge.
Success is not a destination, it's a journey. And that's because on your way to success, there are going to be obstacles, there are things that you need to overcome. And being successful doesn't come easy. You have to overcome the obstacles and find your way. It's not going to be easy. You just can't, not because things are going bad, mean you should just leave them. So you have to overcome them in order to be successful.
And what about you there, Miss Andrea?
In my opinion, success is not a destination, it's a journey. Because when you reach success, you shouldn't just stop there. You should keep going on. You should propel yourself forward. You shouldn't, when you reach where you want to be, don't stop. Keep going. Make yourself better. Carry yourself to the top.
Okay. Don't sound like y'all plan to have any fun.
Yes,
You can have fun.
It's like out here it is the hard work, you know,
Because you
your
can't
nose
just
to the
expect
grind, your
something
nose to
like
the
that.
But
grindstone.
you can't be so free. You have to work hard for what you want. You can have fun, but you have to know when to have fun.
So I mean, isn't it experiences? Just whatever the
Yeah.
experiences are, you're gonna have some good experiences.
to
You're gonna have
bad
some
experiences.
But once you reach success, keep going.
You have to have fun, learn, grow.
Okay, all right. So, if success is a journey, Miss Andrea, where do you see yourself in the next 7 years?
In the next 7 years, I see myself as a successful computer animator for movies. My name rolling up in the credits, of course, because that's what I want to be when I get older, when I become a working woman. And I see myself happily married.
Okay, so you're gonna have a career, the top of your game, and film and movie animation, and married woman with children.
I ain't said the children yet. I ain't said the children yet. But yes, I see myself happily married. Hopefully.
And for you, that would be success.
That would be success for me.
Okay. All right. Now, I want you to visualize how you're going to get to that destination. But don't answer me right now, because I want to hear from Miss Mia where she sees herself in the next 7 years.
In the next 7 years, I see myself already graduated from high school, of course, on the honor roll, and then already graduated from the University of the Virgin Islands as a teacher with my bachelor's degree, and working hard, helping my students with anything.
So you're going to be a teacher?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you answer the two questions with one answer.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yes, Miss Jalifa. Yes, Miss Jalifa.
In the next 7 years, I see myself as a certified public accountant, owning my own clothing store for premature babies to teens.
You're gonna be an accountant, certified public accountant, and you're gonna have
My own business, my own store.
a clothing store. So why you not gonna have an accounting firm?
Because this is why I want to do a clothing store, not an accounting firm.
So you want to learn you want to be a certified accountant so you could do a clothing store.
No.
All right, straighten me out there.
I want to be a certified accountant
Right.
because love money, maths. And I want to own my own clothing store because from premature babies to teens, because first my mother had premature babies and she could not find no clothes in the store for them. So she had to buy them and take it in to fit them. And for me, I'm a teenager. If I want clothes, I like to go online and order them. I don't want to buy it from the store here and then Mia have on my shirt, Andrea have on my shirt, Yali have on my shirt. So that's why I want to open a clothing store for teenagers.
So you gonna have both. You might have an accounting firm.
No, I'm not having a accounting firm.
And, okay, so you're gonna be an accountant, but you can have a clothing store. All right, I'm not gonna argue with you. Janely, what you say?
In the next 7 years, I don't think I will become an architect so soon, but I see myself working hard to be the best architect I can be because I really like to see how things are made and find out more about stuff.
Okay. Is that something that you doing now with drafting, or how are you preparing for that?
I'm in 5 Industrial Technology and we do a lot of technical drawing, and if you know what that is, it's about breaking things apart, drawing plans and like that.
I have an idea.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, and it's really fun. It's very interesting. So I encourage the younger kids in Tull Farm, choose industrial technology. It's fun.
Okay, cool. And since you have the mic, because you have the mic, I hope you took my advice to Andrea and visualize how you're gonna get there, because I want you to take us through the journey and the components of that journey to reach that destination. What are the things that you are doing from now and will continue to do as you go towards on that journey towards that destination, to that success?
Have you ever heard the saying, 1,000 miles start with one step? Well, I have already started my 1,000 miles in high school, and I'm trying to finish high school and graduate with honors to maybe move on to the HLSCC. And I was thinking about Tuskegee University, and maybe I'll reach there, become an architect, work hard through it.
Well, did you check out Tuskegee University regarding its architectural program?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done that part. So
Yeah, I've already started my journey.
okay, so you're gonna go to that, and then you go to architectural school
Yes.
and graduate and become an architect, and then
Yeah, and many other things.
yeah, what other things?
I like music. I have a passion for music.
Mm-hmm.
I like music theory, and all of my friends who are listening, they know that.
Okay.
So I might find a program with music.
What about you, Miss
Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Right now, I'm currently working on getting out of high school with honors. Then I'm going to go to H. Lavity Stoutt Community College for 2 years. Then I'm thinking about going to St. George's University to be working on being certified.
Okay. And you had answered your question a little bit, but you could polish it up if you want.
Okay. After graduating from the Elmore South High School, class of 2014, as an honor student, I would like to go to the HLSCC College here in Tortola for 2 years and then transfer to the University of Virginia.
Okay, cool. And then you're gonna get your teaching degree from there.
Yes.
And then you're gonna come back and be a teacher.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And Andrea?
When I graduate high school, I would like to attend either Full Sail University or University of Central Florida. Those are my two options right now. They're a bit on the expensive side. So right now I'm currently working to get a scholarship so I can attend one of those.
Okay, cool. So you skip in HLSCC?
Yes. They don't teach. It's not that it's not a good college, but they don't teach what I want to learn. So
Okay, right. So
I don't want to waste the years.
That makes sense. What y'all think of HLSCC?
It's a good base.
Anyone can answer?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
Let's go. Let's do it in order like we've been doing it.
So far, we have heard about college and how difficult it can become. I think the HLSCC can be a bright start to get you to expose yourself to what college can be like. Because in high school, we don't get so much exposure to that.
Okay.
And we're only 16 to 17, and that may be the oldest.
Okay. And what about you, Ms. Jalifa?
I think HLSCC prepares you for college abroad.
Okay. And Miss Mia?
I've been hearing that HLSCC is not a good start because it's not like the other colleges. It isn't nothing compared to colleges away. But I am going to start at HLSCC just for the start, even if it's not preparing me. I'm still young and I have a lot more experiences to encounter.
Okay. The phone lines are open, and you can call and offer your well wishes to the contestants. Thank you. Right after we come back from the break, forward from our sponsors. Keep it locked right at the Spotlight.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited, Clarence Thomas Limited, and H. Lavity Stoutt Community College.
Welcome back to Spotlight. The number's on the screen. You can call us at 446-1949 and, big up the young ladies if you wish, or ask them a question that I forgot to ask or neglected to ask. We've been having a good time, and I have to say that these are some really intelligent young ladies who seem to really have
Thank you.
Yes.
have their head on straight and very focused about what they're doing. Because oftentimes we like to bash our high school, and we don't talk about all the good things that's happening there and all the good youngsters that's coming out. So it's really a pleasure to have these young ladies on tonight. Let me see. I got. Thank you for calling. Spotlight, right ahead, please. You want Spotlight? Speak. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Try us again. I have a big time question here now. And we're gonna start. We did everything, right? We went the whole round, right? Cool. And we're gonna start with you, Miss Andrea. Let's see, I'm seeing. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Right ahead, please. Your Spotlight, speak. All right. Director, let me know on the screen when there's a call coming through so I could answer at the appropriate time. Thanks. What do you think? Where's my question? What are your thoughts about the young people today? Their activities, behavior, values, priorities. What do you think about your peers, people that you see around you? Not necessarily people you hang out with, but as adults, we give young people a bad name. We're always saying bad things about young people. Young people are never doing the things we want them to do. What's your view? Start with you, Andrea.
My view on the young people today, and I must agree with the adults, sorry young people whom I love so very much, majority of you are very, very disrespectful. Things you would tell adults, could never be able to tell my mother. And it really needs to change. It hurts my heart to see young people, and it takes a village to raise a child. So if young people from young, when they're toddlers, see you acting a certain way, they can think, oh, that's okay, so I could do it too, and they will grow up behaving that way. So that needs to change.
You're in trouble. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Right ahead, please. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what my challenge. I don't know what my challenges are. All right. Let me see. Yeah, Miss Andrea, you really
in trouble.
You in trouble? Don't be nervous. I mean, it's an honest opinion, and a lot of adults probably feel that way. But I don't know. I take responsibility as an adult for the way children behave. What about you, Mia? What's your view?
First of all,
You have a call?
Okay, let's see. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. Your Spotlight. Speak into your phone. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Mia, what's your view?
First of all, well, young people do bad stuff, and some of them don't set examples for others. But there are good young people, so you just need to find them. Mm-hmm. And I don't like the fact that adults are always talking bad about young people. They don't really talk about the good. For example, like with the Elmhurst High School, they're always talking bad. They don't talk about the good that happened in the school, and I really don't like it.
And in your view, there is a lot of good.
There's a lot of good
that's happening.
Yes, sometimes there are so many good happening, but sometimes there are bad that happening, and they let the bad overpower the good.
The good. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Please talk to us. You're on Spotlight. Right here, please. Talking to your phone. Please. Talking to your phone. You're on Spotlight. Okay. What about you, Jalifa?
I think that young people nowadays are losing self-respect and respect for others. And there are some good young people out there still, but we need to go back to a place where the whole community raise the child, because the children behave nowadays how their parents behave. So if my parents ain't doing it better, I wouldn't do any better. So we need to go back.
So you blaming the parents for how the young people turn out.
Some,
So
not all, some.
I could say something.
quick,
Okay.
go ahead. You forgot your thought?
Yes, I forgot.
Okay, just to be calm down. Calm down. No, don't panic. Calm down, and when as soon as you think
I
of it,
remember now.
Good.
Yes. When my mom was younger, if she did something bad in school, the teacher would beat her. Then when she go home, she would get a set of licks from her mother, because the teacher would call the mother. Then her father would beat her when her mother turned her. So you're getting 3 set of licks for something that you did. And that helps distill discipline in the child. And I think we should go back to doing that, because a lot of children don't get licks. And that's why they turn out the way that they are. They aren't disciplined.
Lack of discipline.
So, licks or discipline?
Licks and discipline is the same thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it is.
Well, in my opinion, I think licks is for like younger kids, but punishment is for like teenagers. Like when you do something bad, you should be punished for what you do.
So what about timeout?
That is punishment, a form of punishment.
But sometimes we're too big for those kind of things.
Timeout.
Not for a teenager, you wouldn't put them on timeout. You would take something from
Take away the iPad.
Take away the
Yeah,
iPad, the
something
phone,
like-
the TV.
Yeah.
Constrain them to homework and home every day.
What do you think, Jadley?
I honestly think that we are spoiled, and I include myself. Our generation is spoiled. And I think our parents contribute to that because they don't know the difference between disciplining a child and treating them bad, because there's a difference. Some parents beat their child because they don't know the difference.
You know the difference between discipline and abuse.
And
Yes.
discipline.
There's a
and abuse,
fine line
exactly.
between
There's
discipline
a-
and abuse.
There's a fine line. And some parents spoil their children. What happened here?
Good.
Some parents spoil their children with electronic gadgets, and we're becoming too dependent on those stuff and the modern technology. That's
Okay,
why-
cool. Let's see if we got it on. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead. Good. I apologize.
Hi, good night.
I apologize
night.
for challenges. Go ahead.
Wow, I get you the first one. I would like to say big up to all 4 girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I personally don't know number 1, I know number 2, 3, and 4.
How are you?
Mia
Yes.
and Jellyfall.
Yes.
I'm good. I coming out to see you guys on Saturday.
Invite friends.
Oh, and Jellyfall Kiki want to say big up.
Who was that?
Thank you. Kiki, her little cousin Kiki.
Okay, bigging you up. I thank you for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so hopefully we could get the phones back. Yeah. So the parent so you are thinking that the parents have not been doing a good job.
Some, not all.
Oh, no,
Some.
don't get us wrong, because I know all of us appreciate our parents, because without our parents we wouldn't have what we have right now.
Okay,
But I'm
let's
just saying,
go to the phone.
they spoil us.
They spoil. Okay. Thanks for calling Spotlight. Right ahead, please.
Hello.
Yes, go right ahead. Go right
Hello,
ahead.
good evening.
Yes, you're on
Good
Spotlight.
evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling to wish all the girls good luck.
Thank you.
Especially
Who is this?
coming from Tarika and Soraya.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. Yes.
I wouldn't, with the parents, right? Some parents don't do their jobs, but some parents are trying their best, and the child just refuse to obey their parents.
Okay. The child refused to obey the
Yes,
parents.
they do things behind the parents.
Okay, let's go to the phone. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good
Good
evening.
Good
evening.
evening.
Congratulations to all 4 girls.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You doing all good? You all doing good? Just one question. I have a question.
what can you do? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, listening.
What can you do to make a better parents?
What
For your parents to be better?
what can you do to make your parents better? What is this a general question? What can children do to make their parents better, or what can these young ladies do to make their parents better?
They say some of the parents you know, don't know how to discipline. You know, the difference between abuse and discipline.
Yes.
So what can you do to make the parents know that discipline is the right way?
All right, great. Thanks for calling. That's a great question. Yes, yeah. You want?
I didn't understand the question.
Okay,
What can you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What can you do to tell parents the difference between discipline and abuse?
What can I do? Honestly, parents would not listen to their child if they were talking about the difference between abuse and abuse and discipline. So you will have to get somebody like a teacher or a guardian to come and tell them better. Because if you try to tell your mother, your father that you abusing me and not discipline me, they're not going to listen to you.
They may think you disrespectful.
Yes.
Okay, hold that thought. Let's go to the phone. Thanks for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Tai Tai.
Thank you very much. How old is he?
3.
3. Thank you, Tai Tai. Yeah, no, that's interesting that the parents are not listening to the children.
Yes.
To young people, not
Yeah.
the children, but the young people. That's the general view.
Yes. Adults on a whole, not all of them listen to young people.
Okay, we understand that you're making a generalization, and we got to let the public know that, you know, of course, we know that there are exceptions. But your general sense is that if the parents hold the view that they are in charge, they are the boss, they know best, then the lines of communication is not being open, and it's really hard for you to get them to understand.
Yes.
And I also think that's a problem with children's behavior, the communication.
If you don't have a good bond with your parent, it's
Good
going to cause you to have so much problems.
All right, cool. Let's go to the phone. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Don't watch your television. Speak directly into your phone, because I'm hearing myself in your living room.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to say congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah. You see the problem you're having?
To all the girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Turn the television down. Turn the television down. Carla, turn the television down. I'll go into another room.
I want to say, I have a question
Go ahead, please.
for Dalami Thomas.
Yes.
Why me?
I'm a big fan, and my question is, I heard she's a Christian. So,
Oh, you
know,
heard?
so am I.
Yes, I am.
So I just want to know what is her goal in a Christian life and her pursuit when it comes to the religious and Christian life towards her journey to success.
Okay, I hope I don't sound like a hypocrite. My friends know me. I really try to promote Christianity in every way possible that I can. Yes?
All right. Thank you. So hang up and listen. Thank you very much for that call. Go right ahead, Jacqueline.
Throughout my journey, I try to follow the commandments of the Bible. I grew up in a Christian home, and that's what I have been taught. And if I do otherwise, it might feel wrong for me. And I think that being a Christian helps me to grow in a way that I become respectful. And I have respect for my elders.
Okay.
That's good.
That's cool.
That's good.
That's good. Let's see if we got another call. Thanks for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Speak to us.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it on now?
Go right ahead.
I would like to give a big up to all of the contestants.
You are so cool.
Thank you.
Okay, go up on that stage and all of you just turn up and have fun now.
Where are you from?
I am from Africa. Do not worry where I am from now, but just turn up.
Why are you all laughing?
It's a good accent. I love it.
Oh, you're laughing at that accent.
You know who it is.
We know who
it
it is.
I wish you guys the best, so good luck.
Thank you, Abby.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
what, it was an act?
Yes.
Oh, it was really good. It was really good.
That's why we were laughing.
Okay.
Abigail, you the best. You are the best.
It was very good.
Miss Jean-Jacques.
Yeah, it was good. Let's go to the phone again. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. You're on Spotlight. Speak.
Hello, good night.
Yes, turn
I would
your.
like,
Go ahead.
hello,
Yes, good night.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
hello, good night. I would like to pick up my sister, contestant number 2, and I would like to wish her good luck at the show, and I hope she win, and I wish that the other contestant can do well too. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. The challenge of relationship with parents. How you think? You have any ideas of how we're gonna solve that? So we should sit the parents. Listen, you need to listen
to your children.
Listen to your children, especially your teenagers.
But as we said, we can't tell them that other adults have to do it because they don't listen to us.
So we need to have some parenting classes.
Yeah.
I think you should put the child and the parent in the room and get to the bottom of this problem and find a solution to it.
Yeah, but you cannot just pick out a parent and a child and say, let's go do this, let's go do that. You have to do it on a whole so that,
So
everyone can benefit.
Parent-child counseling.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. You're on Spotlight.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I would like to commend all the young ladies for participating in this event, first of all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That on the 1st, which is Saturday, that all you guys do your best, enjoy yourself, and have fun.
We will.
Lastly, I want to give a big, massive, huge shout out to my girl contestant number 2, Mia. Coming from the list, if you don't know your twin.
Hey, Tia.
That's Tia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that call. Yes. Okay. We got about 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's quite an interesting question
Well, I have
discussion.
something to comment on.
Go ahead.
I think you can't change the world unless you change yourself. And if you want to start with your parents in particular, you have to show them that you have to be respectful because whatever they do, they have to do it for a reason unless they're not good in their head. Seriously, and if you want to show your parents that you want a change, maybe you can start by obeying to them. You understand? Because they most of the time right. And we just have to accept that.
Most of the time they are right, but they should listen to what we have to say.
But I mean, how do you where do you learn? Where do you learn the respect? Where do you learn how to be obedient to your parents? Where do you learn to,
Well, if
Go.
You go.
Okay.
She's been talking a lot. Don't take it no way. We're just having a good time, right?
I believe if you raise a child in the way that he or she should go, they won't depart from it. They might stray a little because of peer pressure, but they will always come back.
Okay.
So if you raise your child from since she's young to obey you, you don't instill fear in them. That's abuse. You don't instill fear, but you let them know, yes, I'm the boss. We could have our little conversations and negotiations. But at the end of the day, I'm still the boss. You check.
Okay. Thanks for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. Thanks for calling Spotlight. Speak. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the parents are the boss. Parents need to know that they're the boss, and the children need to know that parents are the boss.
Yes.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to listen to your child. You still have to say what you still have to listen to what your child have to say, like their opinion, even though they may be wrong. You should still listen to them.
So you see the communications as a teachable moment. So even if the child is wrong,
you should
you have
still listen to
opportunity
them.
to reason it out and
Yes.
show them what is right.
And you can know
Yes.
how the child feel about the situation.
Well, yeah. Your original question was, where do you learn the values from?
Yeah.
And personally, I think like if you grow, you start to realize that some things are right this way and wrong the other way. So if you don't learn it from your parents, you must learn from experiences that you must have values.
So somewhere in your environment,
You have to learn it from somewhere.
you have to pay attention.
You have
So
to
you're
pay
encouraging young
attention
people
if
then,
you're
I guess, to
focused.
pay attention to the good things in the society, and if you don't get the modeling in your home, try to look for a good model in the community.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me see if I got somebody else. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go ahead, please. Spotlight, speak. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna wrap up. Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
I know.
Y'all wanna stay longer?
Of course, why not?
Yeah, I like the discussion, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, like to bash the parents.
No, we did say we'd be wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Because we're teens, we're wrong.
A small concession.
Sometimes.
Everybody makes mistakes, even parents. So don't jump on. Oh, okay.
But the social development is coming up with some parenting classes in the next few months. Should that be a regular, steady thing? You think parents know enough about parenting to become parents?
I think there's a lot of young parents today. I mean, no offense to anybody out there, but there's a lot of young parents out there today. And I think we should have parenting classes for people who are young, who don't know how to raise a family and want a family.
Yes.
Everybody agree?
I agree.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see if we got. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Okay. All right. So we gotta. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, this is your opportunity, starting with you, to look into the camera over there and to make a final appeal for persons to come out on Saturday night, to give them the place, the time, and the date, the place, and the time.
Okay, everyone, please come out support Mia, Jalifa, Yali, and I, your contestant number 1, at the Multipurpose Sports Complex on February 1st, 7 p.m. sharp. Please support us and see you there.
Okay. Next.
Again, I would like to invite everyone to come out to the Miss Perform Pageant 2014 on Saturday, this Saturday, February 1st at the Multipurpose Sports Complex, 7 p.m. sharp. And it's only 4 of us, but we all know that big things comes in small packages.
Yeah.
So again, come on out. This is going to be a show that you wouldn't want to miss.
Good night to all once again. I am contestant number 3, and it is my pleasure to invite each and every one of you to come out to the Multipurpose Sports Complex on February 1st as my fellow contestants and I vie for the prestigious title of Miss Fifth Form 2013-2014. Mark my words, this would truly be a show you surely wouldn't want to miss. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
This is Jadali Thomas, contestant number 4 once again, and we're 4 days away from the 2014 Miss Fifth Form pageant. You already know the date and the place at the Multipurpose Sports Complex, 7 sharp. This Saturday, come out and support. It'll be unique, I promise.
Okay, well, God, thank you all very much.
Thank you for having
Yes.
us here.
And we had a lot of fun. It was fun, right?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
We had a good time. And I wish you all the best. You all are very beautiful, intelligent young ladies.
Thank you.
And you all represented your school really, really well.
That's good.
Thank you.
And your community.
That's our plan.
and your community. So I'm really, really glad to have you. Yes, next week the spotlight will shine on the upcoming writers exhibit to be held in Lower Stage Sugar Works Museum. It's a great opportunity to get first-hand information from experienced published writers about art, about the art of writing. So you don't want to miss that. Spotlight, of course, is seen Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and Thursdays at 2:30 p.m. here on JTV Channel 55. And you can also catch all your spotlights, all the ones that you miss, on jtvlive.net. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued criticisms, comments, suggestions. Continue to email me at jtvspotlight@yahoo.com. I'm Edjuenka, reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the BVI Tourist Board, and CCT Global Communications.